What's up, everybody? I was sitting here just, thinking, and a moment from my career crossed my mind that up until this moment I thought I'd seen it all, right? I had started mentoring a young Hispanic boy, he was about 16 years old, and lived in double wide. It was really terrible conditions. Nothing I could really do about that. But his dad had just died, and I seriously took him under my wing, and I tried to maintain contact with him, at least every other day. I spent a lot of time with him and his little brother, and I would take him with me when I went to certain places. And one day, I get a phone call from a Hispanic community leader saying that he was in jail. And I said, for what? And she said, well, it's horrible. It's beyond comprehension. And I said, just tell me what it is. And she went into this story, and I'm going to try to get this at about the 4-minute mark, all right? So, because I can't put it all in there, but basically, when this young man and his family were in Mexico, he was the victim of an SA, or a grape, I guess, as people call it on social media. I guess you're not supposed to say it, but he was a victim of it from a man. And then shortly after, his family moved to America and moved to South Carolina. Well, that person that did the assaulting had 2 children shortly after. And years later, about 7 or 8 years later, I'd say it was, he and his family also moved to South Carolina. Same spot, same road. And this young man that I was mentoring went over and brutally returned the favor, we'll call it, to that man's family. I'm not trying to... It ties into what's going on in this country right now, all right? With all of this stuff about the illegal immigration and who you're getting and this and that. What I saw in those communities, I spent 5 years as a neighborhood resource officer unit, and I was attached to a district that had a lot of illegal immigration. And I saw a lot of stuff in there. But that one really stuck out, man. You don't really forget something like that. And Donald Trump, President Trump, what he's doing, if you can't comprehend that it needs to be done with the illegal immigration, then you must have your head buried in the sand, or you have no life experience, or you have no concept of criminals and alike. Not every one of them is bad, obviously. You're a freaking idiot if you think that Republicans believe all illegal immigrants are bad people. I had an illegal immigrant help me rebuild my fence. I've had an illegal immigrant help me paint once. I needed someone to do the job. They did the job. So what? No, I didn't go through like any contract or anything. I just called a community leader that, and I said, do you know anyone that knows how to do this and needs work? And she'd say, oh, yes, let me get so-and-so. And, okay, cool. I paid them, and I paid them more than what they asked me to pay. because they often really low quoted. But anyways, that's just where my thought was at tonight. What Donald Trump was talking about is true. It's barbaric, but it happens with the Hispanic community. I dealt with Venezuelans, Mexicans, Hondurans, Haitians, and they are hardcore on each other. Domestic violence and alcoholism is extremely rampant. It is what it is, man. But yeah, so I just thought I'd leave that with you. Tomorrow, though, when I have a little bit more time, I'm going to tell you the story about how I met Donald Trump. Touch embarrassing. Just going to tell you right now, it was a touch embarrassing. But anyway, I hope you all have a great night. If you like what you see, share it, okay? Take care.